Yeah, so good evening, everyone. I welcome you all to this very special evening organized by Delhi chapter. Um, last fortnight on, I think it was 2nd of July, our session got disrupted because of technical problems. So although it had started very well and there was so much we all remember, I'm sure you remember that it started very well and there was so much of energy in the group. So we requested Mr. Nilanjan again today, and he very kindly, accepted our request. And so today we have the same topic, and the topic is powerful memory paths to success. So this topic, as we saw last time, will be of interest to everyone, irrespective of age, education level, gender, or profession. So we have with us a very dynamic speaker, Mr. Nilanjan Mukherjee, who's an author, and he's DGM HR in Relaxo Group of Industries. So welcome, Mr. Nilanjan.
Thank you, ma'am.
So friends, before we invite the speaker, I would request, Mr. Mukesh Jain, our chairperson, to give his welcome address. Mr. Jain.
The voice is hello.
Thank you, Pratima ji. A very good evening, friends. I, on behalf of Management Committee of ISTD Delhi chapter, welcome you all to this big, powerful memo. Sorry, can I repeat it? A very good evening, friends. I, on behalf of Management Committee of ISTD Delhi chapter, welcome you all to this evening lecture by the member and for the member on a very important topic, powerful memory, path to success by Mr. Nilanjan Mukherjee. Friends, Indian Society for Training and Development, ISTD, has celebrated its Golden Jubilee year. Last year, ISTD maintained a large chapter network of more than 46 chapter and 9,000 institutional and individual members. The society is affiliated to IFTDO, USA and RTDO, Manila. The society publishes a quarterly journal, Indian Journal of Training and Development. ISTD conduct a diploma in training and development, a correspondence course through distance learning of 18 months duration for the purposes of recruitment to superior post under the central government and PSUs. ISTD organizes training program, regional and national conference, train the trainer certification program, both at chapter and national level. Friends, you can enroll yourself paying less than 10,000 rupees for life membership. For more details, please log into istd.in or istddaily.in. I once again welcome Mr. Mukherjee, our past national president, president emeritus, chapter chairpersons, NC members, senior members and friends from ISTD, NIPM, NHRD, ISTD diploma students, faculty members and students from various institutes. I wish you all for a wonderful evening and joyful weekend. Namaskar, over to Pratima ji.
Ma'am, you are on mute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear.
Okay. So I would request Ma'am Sucharita to introduce the speaker.
Thank you, Pritima ma'am. Nilanjan is a young HR professional who has experience in renowned MNCs and Indian companies. He is the recipient of the Rising HR Star of the Year Award and Corporate Mentor Award, as well as multiple other awards and accolades. An alumnus of IIM Lucknow and IMT Ghaziabad, he is also a famed guest speaker who has addressed to more than 17,000 professionals, students, and faculty members on principles of success and multiple other topics. He is also an author of self-help book named You Will Succeed. He has also participated in socio-economic forums on news channels. He is part of the academic and advisory board member of management institutions, and he holds multiple degrees, diplomas, and certifications. On the personal front, he is a passionate traveler who has already visited 18 states, 4 union territories in India, and few neighboring countries. His seniors, colleagues, friends, and family members say that he has a great sense of humor. We welcome you, sir, and all of us look forward to a deeply enriching and insightful session. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am,
Yeah.
for introducing me. Can I now start the presentation?
Yes, absolutely. Over to you.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah. So, my brothers and sisters of ISTD, are you able to see the presentation? Please let me know.
Yes,
Is
we
this-
can.
Yes,
Yeah.
visible. Put
Okay.
it on a slide mode.
Sir, it is on slide mode. only.
Okay, good. Thanks. It's okay.
Okay. So, if I ask all of you, that, if I say a sentence, all is well, then can you tell me that you have heard this in which movie? All is well.
Three Idiots.
Three
Yes.
idiots.
Yes, yes. And yeah. And if this is my guarantee that if I would have asked this question to a population of 1,000, even they would have 990 people would have said it is Three Idiots, and remaining would have told me if would have given them 4 options. Now, how it is possible that a sentence which you might have heard 12 years back in the year 2009, 2010, when you have actually watched the movie, you still remember that, but you have forgotten what you have read yesterday. Why it is so? So this is, so we are not we will not be dwelling upon that why we forget, but today I am going to tell you 10 different tips to remember things, and I am sure that after this session, you will feel that your memory has already increased. This is my, this is going to be a very wonderful takeaway for all of you today. So now just imagine if I ask you a question that what is the top light of a traffic? What is the top light which is there in the traffic? Now you have this option. Just imagine you are playing Kaun Banega Crorepati, and these are the 4 options: yellow, red, green, brown. Many of you will feel that this is a very, very easy answer. But if I told you that there is no 50-50 option, there is no phone a friend, there is no audience poll, and this is a very decider question, and 5 crore is at stake. Now tell me, which is the light which is at the top?
Red light.
Red.
Red light. Yeah.
Right.
Remember, this is a decider question. Are you all sure that it is red light?
Yeah.
5 crore is at stake. Just close your eyes and think. Is it not green, which is at the top? Do we really observe these things? Just imagine, just close your eyes for one few seconds and imagine the traffic light.
It is red.
Yeah, the answer is red. But many of you would have, for a few seconds would have thought that, am I going to, am I giving the right answer or not? Because we see things and we observe things. And many a times we don't observe the things. Now, without looking at your watch, which you are wearing right now, if you are wearing, can you tell me, without looking at your watch, whether it has Roman numbers or numeric numbers in 1, 2, 3? Whether it is Roman or numeric, can you tell me?
Roman.
Roman, how many of you are sure?
I'm sure. I've seen it also. Now I saw it.
Yeah. Now, if you have seen your watch, can you tell me what is the time right now without looking at your watch?
6:42.
Again, some of you might have observed, many of us do not observe. So these are the things, whenever we do something, if we observe, we retain things very, very for a long period of time. Whatever I am going to tell you today, you will have to look, you will have to observe, and you will have to deeply observe. Whatever this session, for this session and for next 1 hour, all of us will have to become kids. No preconceived notion, no prejudices. Okay. And if you behave and act like kids, you are going to take very, very good takeaways from this session. Whatever I am going to tell you, you may find it illogical, you may find it ridiculous, at times you may find it out of proportion, but remember, your mind has nothing to do with this. Whatever I would ask you to imagine, you will imagine and you will remember. Now, if I ask you Taj Mahal, then all of a sudden, you can see the Taj Mahal, isn't it? If I say a tiger, you would be able to see the tiger, isn't it? If I say cheetah, you would be able to see the cheetah. Similarly, if I say rat, cheese, and trap, then you should see something like this. Now, the magic is, the beauty of it is that all of us will see a different rat, a different cheese, and a different trap. But it does not make an impact as long as you are seeing these three things in your head, that is, rat, cheese, and trap. Now, our, there is a saying that our eyes observe more than what we can read in one passage. So when we can see something, we remember it for a long time. That's the reason that whenever we watch a movie, because it is three dimensional, because it is moving, hence we can relate with that, and our photographic memory is very, very powerful, and hence we can retain those things which we see rather than what we read. Okay, so today I'm going to tell you 10 difference method, and you are going to really enjoy each one of it. So are you ready to start? Should I start? Okay, so this is the first technique which generally you might have been taught in school. This technique is called mnemonics. In mnemonics, what happens is that, for example, what are the planets, name of the planets? So we know these are the name of the planets. So we try to create a logical sentence so that we can remember it. For example, my very educated mother just served us noodles. And if you remember that, if you just write at the time of examination, or whenever somebody asks you, you can very well write that Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. All of us remember it, but at times, we forget it. But if you write the sentence, which is called mnemonics, then you will never forget it. Okay. And now if you get confused between Mars and Mercury, then you have to remember that in my there is M and Y, and in Mercury also there is M and Y. And in this way, your doubts will get eliminated. This is called mnemonic techniques. You have learned about planets. Now, next, this is how we can remember history. Great Mughal, emperors. Now, this is their family tree. It started with Babur, then Humayun, then Akbar, then Jahangir, then Shah Jahan, and finally Aurangzeb. Now, if somebody asks you, it's very difficult at times to remember the exact, generation by generation. So how can you remember? Boss having jaundice again, severely affected. So B for Babur, H for Humayun, A for Akbar, J for Jahangir, S for Shah Jahan, and A for again Aurangzeb. Boss having jaundice, severely affected. So this is how we remember mnemonic techniques. Now let's move to sequence technique. So in world over, whenever there is a competition which is held, generally it is seen that people from India or Indian subcontinent, they win the award. Why? Because we Indians have an inherited capacity of knowing and storing more. Now why? For example, I am a Bengali. I know English, Hindi, Bangla. So I am storing language of three different types. So I have an inherited capacity. Not only me, there could be some other people who know English, Hindi, Punjabi. There are many people in this group, or people might be knowing third language. So at least every Indian from a middle class family will know at least 2 to 3 language. So we have this inherited capacity of storing and retaining more, and that is the advantage with not only Indians, with other people in the Asian subcontinent. Now, just imagine that your mom has given you this 10 tasks. First, to bring apple, pond screen. You will have to buy a book. You will succeed. Your mom has told, this is my book. Okay. And then trophy from, you have got a trophy from university. You need to collect it. That is your 4th task. Some decorative stickers, mineral water bottle, Pepsi, a scooter which you have given for repairing. You have to talk to your maid servants, your health status, okay, and a lifestyle gift card worth rupees 11,000. Now I have told this in a very rapid way, and you might have thought that how would I'm going to remember this? But now, even if I ask you after 6 months, you would be able to answer me in exact situation. So in sequence method, what happens is, wherever you are right now, just look around and try to find out. Hopefully, you will find these kind of sequence in your home. there will be a door, there will be a door handle, a tube light, which you might have lighted right now, a chair where you are sitting right now, a laptop through which you are watching me, or probably a desktop, a study table, a fan which might be revolving above your head right now, and there would be a curtain, a switchboard, and a mobile probably which has been kept in front of you in the table itself, isn't it? Now, let's see how we can associate these two and remember it for a long, long time. Now imagine the first task was to get an apple. The first sequence is door. Now imagine, close your eyes, imagine that you have an apple in your hand and you threw that apple with all force you can, and the door, shattered into pieces. Imagine it doing yourself one more time. You have the apple with you and you threw that with all the force you can, and the door shattered into pieces. Second task is to bring pond cream. Second task here is door handle. Imagine that you took the pond cream and you found that the door handle was not shining. So you applied that cream and now the door handle is shining, glittering. Third is book. You will have to buy a book called You Will Succeed. Now imagine you bought the book and you are reading that book just underneath the tube light. See yourself reading the book. Fourth is chair, and fourth task was to bring a trophy. Now imagine you are so happy that you have got this trophy. You kept it on the chair so that each and everybody who comes to your home, they can see the trophy. Okay. Fifth is laptop, and fifth task your mother gave was decorative stickers. Now these decorative stickers were meant to be pasted on floor, but you liked them so much, you said, I'm going to paste these stickers on my laptop. So you pasted the stickers on your laptop. Imagine that you are doing this. Sixth task was to bring a mineral water bottle. Now imagine that you have brought a mineral water bottle and you kept it on the study table. The seventh task is Pepsi, and the seventh sequence is fan. Imagine that you looked at the fan and you found, oh, the fan has not been cleaned for many days now. So you were looking for choline, but you could not find choline. So you put some Pepsi in the choline bottle and you cleaned the fan, and now it is it is absolutely clean and very nice. Eighth task was to get the scooter repaired. Now imagine you have got the scooter repaired. Not only that, you have got it dented, painted, and it is looking so shiny and glittering. Absolutely new feeling. You took that scooter inside your home and you have hidden that scooter in front of the curtain. Means now you have a curtain. Imagining yourself doing that, you are bringing the scooter home and then you are hiding the scooter in front of the curtains. Then ninth task was to get a status update of maid servant's health. She is not keeping well. So I hope some of you would recall that earlier, at offices, you need to just press some button and the office boys will come and they will give you tea, coffee, whatever. So just imagine you press some button, for calling the maid, and maid herself came inside your home. Means you did not have to call, she came physically. Imagining yourself doing that, you're pressing the button and she is coming inside the home. And the 10th task was what? The 10th task was lifestyle gift card worth 11,000. Imagine that you went to a lifestyle shop, you bought a gift 11,000 gift card for your friend's wedding, and you thought, where should I keep it? So you kept it inside your mobile cover. So all over, these are the 10 tasks. Now, if I ask you that what was the first task your mom gave you? Imagine door and tell me, give me the reply quickly.
Apple.
Okay. What was the second task?
Cream. Pond's cream.
Pond's cream. What was the third task?
Reading the book.
Yes. What was the fourth task? Remember chair. Tell me.
Trophy.
Yeah, trophy.
What was the fifth task? Remember laptop.
Stickers.
Decorative stickers.
Okay. What was the sixth task? Remember the study table.
Mineral water bottle.
Yes. What was the seventh task?
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
That's fantastic. What was the eighth task?
Scooter repair.
Absolutely fine. What was the ninth task?
Oh my God.
Checking the health of the maid.
Yes. And 10th task, your mobile.
11,000 rupees gift voucher.
Yes, absolutely fine. 100 on 100. So you have spent just few minutes with me and you have now remembered everything. 100 on 100 to all of the participants. Very wonderful. A big round of applause to all the participants. Now, let's quickly move to the other topic. Now, how to, in today's world, we are very much dependent on calendars, Outlook, but you can use your brain as your Outlook calendar. No need to write your appointments anymore. Okay. So here I am going to tell you a technique. Here you can see on the left hand side, 1 to 10 I have written, and I have used rhyming words. 1, bun, 2, shoe, 3, tree, 4, door, 5, knife, 6, bricks, 7, raven. What is raven? Raven is a bird which is similar to that of crow, but it is a different breed altogether. 7, raven, 8, plate, 9, wine, 10, hen. If you have something to note it down, you can note it down. Otherwise, you will remember 1, bun, 2, shoe, 3, tree, 4, door, 5, knife, 6, bricks, 7, raven, 8, plate, 9, wine, 10, hen. So now these are the 10 numbers, and I am going to tell you what was your schedule for today, and you will see that you will remember even after 6 months if I ask you. So just imagine today at 1 p.m. For your lunch, you had a bun. Imagine yourself eating the bun. Okay. 2, you were going to attend a political rally, although you were not interested. After attending for 15-20 minutes, you saw that some disruption went on and people were throwing shoe at each other. Just imagine that people were throwing shoe at each other. You did not like, you left that place. At 3 o'clock, you went to your friend's birthday party, the same friend for which you bought that lifestyle coupon. Okay, so you went there, and now since there is social distancing and everything, so he has organized his birthday on a tree. So imagine that you climbed a tree and you are celebrating birthday on top of this tree, and wonderful arrangement has been made in that tree. Fourth, you have to go for music class, and fourth is symbol of what? Door. So imagine you went for a music class. You were supposed to play tabla, but tabla was not there. So you are now playing the door. Imagine that you are playing the door. 6, at 5 p.m. you have to go for cooking class. Now imagine that you went to cooking class and your instructor gave you a big knife and you are now chopping the vegetables, and you are chopping it so nicely and in very, very barik format. 6th, at 6 p.m. you went for karate class. So you went for karate class, you wear the karate dress, and there were bricks which was lying, and your instructor asked you to break with your hand, and you were able to break the bricks with your hand. 7, at 7 p.m. you decided to go for an internet cafe. So you went to an internet cafe, but to your surprise, there were no human being in that cafe. Ravens were using internet. You can see that there were raven in each internet cafe chair, and they are using internet, and you feel surprised. At 10 p.m., at 8 o'clock, you went for dance class, and in the dance class, your instructor asked you to dance on a plate. So he was teaching you how to balance your feet. Just imagine doing that. At 9 o'clock, you went for petrol pump to get some petrol in your car, and the attendant told that, सर आजकल वाइन ज्यादा सस्ता हो गया पेट्रोल से, मैं वाइन डाल दूं? आपने कहा डाल दो, और उन्होंने आपकी गाड़ी में वाइन डाल दिया. At 10 p.m. you had dinner with PM, and in that dinner, hen was serving all the foods to you. Hen wear a coat and he was serving the food to you. So in these exercises, you have to become child so that you can remember. Now this screen is in front of you. Okay, with your own hand, you just hide the today's timetable with your own hand. Okay, and tell me just by looking, what were you doing at 1 p.m.?
Having a bun.
Okay.
Lunch.
Okay, it would be much easier. Let me see. Let me make it difficult. Yeah. Now tell me, what were you doing at 2 p.m.?
Having a bun.
Political rally.
Multiple, yeah, 3 p.m.
Attending a birthday party.
Wonderful, 4 p.m.
Music class.
Music class.
Now moving directly to 7 number. Tell me,
Raven.
Internet cafe.
Internet cafe.
internet cafe. Moving to 10th.
Having dinner
Dinner with PM.
Wonderful. What you have hidden behind the curtain?
Scooter.
And what were you doing just beneath the tube light?
reading the book.
Reading the book.
Wonderful. You have learned 2 exercises, but this is the magic, you know. You have learned 2 exercises, but you have not forgotten the first exercise. Now we are going for the third method. This is called vehicle method. So this is not a sequence method. Okay. In this method, whenever you are going for somewhere and something randomly pops in, a random list is given to you without any preparation. So you can remember very easily up to 10 items very easily, and slowly and steadily with practice, you can remember even more. Now, in this, you have to imagine a truck. You can see a truck, okay? There are, you know, items which you need to purchase today. Laptop bag, TV, newspaper, tea bags, potato, tomato, pencil box, tiffin box, chocolates, and bucket. Now, imagine yourself that first you look at the, we will go sequence by sequence. First, you look at the lights, front lights of the truck. Imagine that 2 laptop bags are hanging in that front lights. Second is TV. Imagine you purchase a TV and you place that in the bonnet of the truck. Third is windscreen. Imagine you purchase newspaper and you are now cleaning the windscreen with the newspaper. Imagining yourself doing that. Fourth is tea bags. Imagine you bought tea bags. Now you're serving the driver a cup of tea. Next is potato. Imagine just above the place where you can see goods and oblique P and career, you are able to see, right? Just above that place, there is a place which is vacant. There, lot of potatoes are kept. Imagine that that place is filled with potatoes. Now, just behind that, the truck storage area, you can see there, all the tomatoes are kept. You can see all red tomatoes there. Okay. Now, on the side panel, where you can see it is written best, B-E-S-T. On the side panel, with the help of a pencil, you have written your name. See yourself writing that name. Now, in front of the diesel tank, wherever it is, okay, there is a very big tiffin box which is hanging there. Imagine a very big tiffin box hanging near the diesel tank. Now there is a toolbox. Every truck has a toolbox. Imagine that when you open that toolbox, instead of tools, you find a lot of chocolates. And these chocolates are 5-star Cadbury, Dairy Milk, and you really enjoy it. Oh my God, so many chocolates. And finally is bucket. Now imagine that every truck driver uses a bucket for cleaning. Unfortunately, he left and the tire, you know, got over that bucket. Okay. So these are the things: laptop bag, TV, newspaper, tea bags, potato, tomato, pencil, tiffin box, chocolates, and bucket. And now let me make it a little difficult for you. Now, can you tell me what was the first? What do you remember when you look at the front lights?
Laptop bag.
Yeah. Bonnet.
TV.
Windscreen.
Newspaper.
Wonderful. What do you remember when I said diesel tank?
Tiffin box.
Arey, wonderful. Toolbox.
Chocolates.
Chocolates.
Wonderful, wonderful. The truck storage area, backside.
Tomatoes.
Wonderful. So, and what happened, you know, what was the last item?
Bucket.
Yes, fantastic. So, this is a wonderful audience which I have got, and you are able to answer each and everything. Now, let's move to the other aspect. Okay. This is what we call is Kiran method. Kiran method in Hindi and English, it is called PMS, that is Personal Meaning System. Now, whenever I say Taj Mahal, immediately you will be able to see Taj Mahal. When I say Eiffel Tower, you will be able to see Eiffel Tower, because all of our life we have growing up seeing those things. and hence it is very, very easy to remember such thing. But what about those things which you have never visited, never gone, never seen? How to remember those things very quickly? So this is the technique which I am going to tell you. Now, in this technique, what you will have to do is you will have to break an unknown name into two known names. In Hindi, when you were a child, you used to do a thing called Sandhi Vichhed. You used to break one unknown into two known. Similarly, you are going to do this, and then you will remember this general knowledge question very, very easily. For example, Katni is renowned for cement. Now break Katni, okay, and associate that with cement. So imagine how can you break Katni? Oh, knee cut gaya. So imagine कि आपके नेफ्यू का नी कट गया, उसने कहा ओ अंकल, ओ आंटी, मेरा नी कट गया, और आपने कहा कि बेटा चिंता मत करो, आओ मैं थोड़ा सीमेंट लगा दूं, और आपने सीमेंट लगा दिया और बच्चा परफेक्ट हो गया, फाइन हो गया. Second, Moradabad is famous for brass utensils, पीतल के बर्तन. Now, Moradabad, imagine, how can you remember, how can you Moradabad? Murdabad. Imagine people are protesting behind some office, Murdabad, and they are banging on pital utensil for protest. Now, Pinjore is famous for HMT watch plant. Pinjore HMT watch plant. How can I make it? Pinjore. Oh, pin jodo ghadi banao. So workers are working in the plant, HMT plant, and they are saying pin jodo ghadi banao. Capital of Bulgaria is Sofia. Bulgaria, Sofia. सोचो क्या हो सकता है? ओहो, बुल गिर गया. कहाँ? सोफा पे. So imagine a bull gira pada hai sofa pe. Capital of Bulgaria is Sofia. Parliament of Japan is Diet. Japan. Diet. Oh, imagine a Japanese parliamentarian. Imagine a Japanese person's image. He is saying, "Ja, pan leke aa, aaj main dieting pe hu." Imagine he is saying, "Ja, pan leke aa, aaj main dieting pe hu." Jalandhar is famous for sports good. Jalandhar, oh, jal ke andar. Imagine that you can see jal ke andar, lots of sports goods are there. Bat, ball, everything you can see, it is floating in jal. So Jalandhar is famous for sports good. Now let me ask you the question. Katni is famous for?
Cement.
Cement.
Jalandhar is famous for?
Sports goods.
Sports goods.
Okay, wonderful. Bulgaria, what do you
Sofia.
remember?
Sofia.
Capital Sofia.
Japan, what do you remember?
Diet.
Diet.
Wonderful. I am really enjoying this with you. You are giving me 100% answer. Now let's move to this. So this is what we call as chain method. The maximum, memory competition, people win either by sequence method or by chain method. And today I am going to tell you the chain method. So this, if you remember, this is a route which some of you might have followed if you are a metro traveler. So this is a route from Rajiv Chowk to Huda City Center. Now, even if you don't follow metro route, I'm going to tell you a story. And after that story, even if you are not a Delhi NCR resident, you can tell me that from Rajiv Chowk, what are the station of Huda City Center, even after 6 months. So just listen to this story. So imagine that one day, Mr. Rajiv Gandhi went to Mr. Sardar Patel and he told him that, "Sir, let's go for a walk." Both of them went for a walk and they reached to Central Secretariat. There, when they reached, they did a high-level meeting and they decided that if India has to grow, then we have to establish a lot of udyog, means industries. So they asked for a lot of tenders. Many industrialists participated. So the number of tenders were so much that they thought, oh, in order to eliminate, now we have to do something else. So they organized a race. So all the industrialists, they reached to a race course. Okay, and they were now racing. After the race, many people came first, many people came second, many people came third, all at once. And then there was a fight, the survival of the fittest. When there was survival of fittest, लोग एक दूसरे के साथ जोर जबरदस्ती करने लगे, जोर जबरदस्ती, जोर भाग, और जोर जबरदस्ती करने लगे और भागने लगे, और तभी क्राउड को कंट्रोल करने के लिए दे हैड टू कॉल INA, इंडियन नेशनल आर्मी। सो इंडियन नेशनल आर्मी आई और उन्होंने क्राउड को कंट्रोल किया और उसमें किसी लोगों को पे लाठीचार्ज किया। और लाठीचार्ज के बाद क्या हुआ, वो सारे इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट पहुंच गए एम्स। क्यों? क्योंकि उनको दर्द लगा था, चोट लगा था, तो एम्स पहुंच गए। एम्स में उनका इलाज चल रहा था। एक हफ्ते बाद एक डॉक्टर आए और उन्होंने कहा कि भाई इनको सारा दिन हॉस्पिटल में बंद करके तो नहीं रख सकते, इनको खुली हवा में ले जाइए। तो उनको लेके गए, वो कहाँ, ग्रीन पार्क में। ग्रीन पार्क में व्हील चेयर में बैठा के उनको खुली हवा में लेके गए। कुछ दिन ये सिलसिला चला और फिर उनको वापस एम्स लेके आए। वहां उनको खास ट्रीटमेंट मिली, हौस खास, वहां उनको खास ट्रीटमेंट मिली। खास ट्रीटमेंट के बाद अब वो ठीक हो गए। और अब उन्होंने कहा, क्योंकि इतनी ज्यादा मार कुटाई भी पड़ी थी, कि ये सर्वश्रेष्ठ क्या है इसके बारे में जानते हैं। तो वो साथ में मिलके गए, कहाँ, किन के पास, मालवीय जी के पास। मालवीय जी के पास गए, मालवीय नगर में। उनसे पूछा सर्वश्रेष्ठ क्या है। मालवीय जी ने कहा, देखिए सर्वश्रेष्ठ मेरे आसपास तो एक ही है, PVR साकेत। तो चलिए आज मूवी देखने चलते हैं। वो सबको लेके गए PVR साकेत में मूवी देखने के लिए। जब वो मूवी देखने के लिए गए, मूवी से बाहर निकले, सर मजा आ गया, लेकिन और बताइए कुछ यहाँ आसपास की खासियत, कोई और सर्वश्रेष्ठ चीज। तो उन्होंने कहा, यहाँ सर्वश्रेष्ठ चीज नेक्स्ट है कुतुब मीनार। तो चले कुतुब मीनार। सारे के सारे लोग कुतुब मीनार गए। कुतुब मीनार में वो इतने एक्साइटेड हो गए, सब चलते चलते छत के ऊपर पहुंच गए, छतरपुर। और छत के ऊपर वो पूरी और सब्जी खाने लगे। छतरपुर, छत और पूर। जब पूरी सब्जी खा ही रहे थे तो इतने में टीपू सुल्तान आ गए, सुल्तानपुर। टीपू सुल्तान ने कहा, पूरी सब्जी नोश फरमा रहे हैं जनाब छत के ऊपर, तो ऐसे ही मत खाइए, घी के साथ खाइए। और उन्होंने घी, पूरी हमेशा घी के साथ ही तोड़नी, तो उन्होंने घी बहुत सारा डाल दिया पूरी सब्जी में और लोग बड़े चाव से पूरी सब्जी खा रहे थे। तभी किसी ने पूछा कि सर हम यहाँ सर्वश्रेष्ठ की तलाश में हैं, सर्वश्रेष्ठ कौन है आसपास। तो उन्होंने बोला, सर्वश्रेष्ठ तो एक ही है, सर्वश्रेष्ठ धनुर्धर अर्जुन। तो सब अर्जुन के पास चले गए, अर्जुनगढ़। और अर्जुन के पास जब गए, अर्जुन से पूछा कि सर्वश्रेष्ठ कौन है। अर्जुन बोले कि मेरे गुरु 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 द्रोणाचार्य, वो सर्वश्रेष्ठ है। गुरु द्रोणाचार्य के पास गए तो बोले, अरे भैया सर्वश्रेष्ठ तो एक ही है, सिकंदर, सिकंदरपुर। ये सारे मेट्रो के स्टेशन हैं जो एक के बाद एक आते जा रहे हैं, ध्यान रखिएगा। और जब सिकंदर के पास गए, सिकंदर बोले, पूरी दुनिया में आप मेरे पास आए हैं और आप यही भूल गए महात्मा गांधी सबसे सर्वश्रेष्ठ है, जाइए महात्मा गांधी जी के पास। तो सारे लोग गए महात्मा गांधी जी के पास। महात्मा गांधी जी ने उनको अपना डिस्कोर्स दिया और फाइनली उन सबसे पूछा कि क्या आप लोगों ने हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस कराया है। और उसमें से कई लोगों ने कहा, नहीं हमने नहीं कराया। अभी बहुत सारा बिल भी भरना पड़ा पीछे, हमारे साथ जब जोर बाग में जोर जबरदस्ती हुई तो बहुत सारा बिल भरना पड़ा। तो उनको कहा कि फिर आप इंश्योरेंस कराइए ना अपना, जनरल इंश्योरेंस। तो उन्होंने कहा कि यहाँ सर्वश्रेष्ठ जनरल इंश्योरेंस कंपनी कौन है। गांधी जी ने कहा, इफ्को टोक्यो। सबको वो लेके गए इफ्को टोक्यो जनरल इंश्योरेंस। और इफ्को टोक्यो में सबने अपने अपनी पॉलिसी की और पॉलिसी करने के बाद वहां खाना पीना सब उनका लंच ऑर्गेनाइज हुआ। और इफ्को टोक्यो के ऑफिशियल्स उनको हुडा सिटी सेंटर में छोड़ आए और टाटा बाय बाय किए कि अब आप वापस हुडा सिटी सेंटर से राजीव चौक के लिए मेट्रो पकड़िए। टाटा बाय बाय किया। सो ये आपने जो कहानी सुनी, इसमें आप राजीव चौक से लेके हुडा सिटी सेंटर मेट्रो स्टेशन के बारे में पूरा समझ चुके हैं। अब अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं कि राजीव चौक के बाद नेक्स्ट स्टेशन क्या है?
सरदार पटेल।
पटेल चौक।
ओके। जोर बाग के बाद नेक्स्ट स्टेशन क्या था?
INA।
पटेल।
ओके। अब बताइए कि अर्जनगढ़ के बाद नेक्स्ट स्टेशन क्या था?
सिकंदरपुर।
द्रोणाचार्य।
द्रोणाचार्य।
द्रोणाचार्य के बाद
सिकंदरपुर।
सिकंदरपुर के बाद
MG गांधी।
MG रोड।
MG गांधी रोड।
पटेल चौक के बाद नेक्स्ट स्टेशन क्या था?
सेंट्रल सेक्रेटेरिएट।
सेंट्रल सेक्रेटेरिएट।
वंडरफुल। मैं तो जो भी क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ उसका 100% आंसर मिल रहा है। मुझे पता नहीं, मैं ये सेशन यहाँ तो सारे लोग ही मेमोरी के चैंपियन मुझे नजर आ रहे हैं। चलिए, वेरी गुड, अ गुड राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू। नाउ लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट मेथड। दिस इज कॉल्ड शेप मेथड। शेप मेथड को याद हम क्यों रखते हैं, और ज्यादातर लोग जो भी मेमोरी के चैंपियंस होते हैं वो इसको याद रखते हैं मल्टीपल चीजों की वजह से। साइंस के स्टूडेंट याद रखते हैं इसको साइंस रिलेटेड पीरियोडिक टेबल, नंबर्स, उन सब चीजों के लिए। जो आपके लॉ के स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं वो लॉ के जो सेक्शंस होते हैं, क्लॉजेस होते हैं, उसके लिए इसको याद रखते हैं। ठीक है। जो फाइनेंस के लोग होते हैं वो इसको याद रखते हैं बैलेंस शीट, न्यूमेरिक्स, उन सब चीजों के लिए। ठीक है, मैं आपको नंबर्स याद करने का फॉर्मूला बता रहा हूं और उसके बाद हम सीखेंगे कि स्पीच को कैसे याद रखा जाए। सो ये शेप मेथड है, देखिए इन शेप्स को। वन स्टिक, वन क्योंकि स्टिक के जैसे रिजेंबल करता है। टू डक, टू आपको डक ऐसे ही इमेजिन करना पड़ेगा। थ्री अगर आप देखेंगे तो हार्ट जो आपको दिख रहा है ना, हार्ट में आपको थ्री का शेप नजर आ रहा है। फोर चेयर, फोर के 4 पैर होते हैं और चेयर के भी 4 पैर होते हैं और वो रिजेंबल भी कर रहा है। 5 हुक, अगर आप देखेंगे तो 5 हुक के जैसे रिजेंबल कर रहा है। 6 हॉकी स्टिक्स के जैसे रिजेंबल कर रहा है। 7 लैम्प पोस्ट, 8 स्पेक्टिकल, 9 लॉलीपॉप और 10 बैट एंड बॉल। एक बार फिर से अच्छे से इस शेप मेथड को एक बार अच्छे से देखिए। वन स्टिक, टू को आपको ऐसे ही याद रखना पड़ेगा कि टू इज डक। ठीक है, 3 हार्ट शेप के जैसे रिजेंबल कर रहा है, आपको दिख रहा है। 4 चेयर, 5 हुक, 6 हॉकी स्टिक, 7 लैम्प पोस्ट, लैम्प पोस्ट देखिए 7 के जैसे दिख रहा है। 8 स्पेक्टिकल, 9 लॉलीपॉप एंड 10 बैट एंड बॉल। नाउ ये आपका स्पीच है जो आपको याद करना है। सो क्या होता है, जब भी हम कहीं जाते हैं, हम कहीं स्पीच देना होता है, ब्रॉडली हमें सब कुछ रिमेंबर होता है, अंदर की चीजें हमें सब कुछ रिमेंबर होती हैं, हमें पॉइंटर हम कभी कभी स्किप कर जाते हैं। जो पॉइंट क्या था, मेन अगर पॉइंट हमें याद आ गया और तो हम झट उसके बाद सारी चीजें कर लेते हैं। कभी एग्जाम्स में भी ऐसा होता है, कभी स्पीच में भी ऐसा होता है। तो अब मैं जो आपको टेक्निक बता रहा हूँ, इससे आप कभी नहीं भूलेंगे। इस टेक्निक में आपको किरण मेथड यूज करना है, मतलब स्प्लिट करना है वर्ड्स को, और शेप मेथड यूज करना है, ये जो हमने अभी सीखा। फिर इसको यूज करके हम कर सकते हैं। सो आपको स्पीच देना है क्वालिटी ऑफ ए गुड लीडर। सो क्वालिटी ऑफ गुड लीडर में आपने मेहनत करके बनाया कि ये 10 क्वालिटी हैं जो होने चाहिए। पहला है, ही शुड बी मोटिवेटिंग, ही और शी शुड बी ऑनेस्ट, डिसिप्लिन, he or she should be intelligent, good speaker, responsible, should have charismatic appearance, must be of good character, he or she should be observant, चीजों को अच्छे पैनी निगाह रखे, and vision, दूरदृष्टि हो। सो ये है क्वालिटी ऑफ गुड लीडर, ये आपने सोचा है। ओके, अब नाउ आपको, आप कहीं जाके स्पीच दे रहे हैं, आपके हाथ में कोई पेपर नहीं है, ना ही कोई पावर पॉइंट प्रेजेंटेशन है, कैसे याद रखेंगे? उसको याद रखने का तरीका, मोटिवेटिंग, इसको ब्रेक कर दीजिए और इमेजिन कीजिए, स्टिक के साथ जोड़िए। पहला स्टिक है, इमेजिन कीजिए मोती नाम का एक डॉग अपने दांतों में स्टिक को फंसाए हुए है। इमेजिन कीजिए, मोती को देखिए, वो अपने दांतों में स्टिक को फंसाए हुए है, और मोती को जैसे ही आप देखेंगे, मोती इज वेटिंग विद स्टिक, तो मोती वेटिंग को सोचते ही आपको मोटिवेटिंग याद आ जाएगा। 2 हॉनेस्ट, इमेजिन, और 2 सिंबल है वहां किसका, डक का। नाउ इमेजिन Donald Duck is blowing horn to clear the way for his nest. Honest. Honest को हमने split कर दिया। Donald Duck is blowing horn to clear the way for nest. Donald Duck उड़ते उड़ते जा रहा है। Point number 2. So Donald Duck को आप जैसे ही देखेंगे nest के साथ, आपको honest याद आ जाएगा। Discipline. Discipline number 3 है। 3 वहां symbol किसका है, heart का। So discipline, imagine कीजिए कि आप प्लेन से डिस्क शेप, मतलब एक डिस्क फेंक रहे हैं। प्लेइंग डिस्क होता है ना बच्चों का, फ्लाइंग डिस्क, बट इट इज इन हार्ट शेप। इमेजिन यू आर थ्रोइंग अ डिस्क फ्रॉम प्लेन विच इज हार्ट शेप। इमेजिन। 4th सिंबल है किसका, 4th सिंबल है चेयर का। नाउ इमेजिन इंटेलिजेंट, सो इंटेलिजेंट को स्प्लिट कीजिए और चेयर से एसोसिएट कीजिए। An Intel PC and a Gents board is placed on a chair. Imagine कीजिए कि एक Intel का PC और Gents का बोर्ड लिखा हुआ एक चेयर के ऊपर रखा हुआ है। जैसे ही आप ये कॉम्बिनेशन देखेंगे, आपको इंटेलिजेंट याद आ जाएगा। 5 is symbol of hook, and यहाँ 5 is symbol of loudspeaker. So imagine a good speaker. Now imagine a loudspeaker is hanged with a hook. जैसे ही आप लाउडस्पीकर को देखेंगे, आपको तुरंत गुड स्पीकर याद आ जाएगा। 6 is symbol of hockey stick. So यहाँ 6 is symbol of responsible. So imagine somebody is rushing, somebody is using rasna and sponge, responsible, rasna and sponge to clean the hockey stick. 7 is symbol, 7 is charismatic appearance, and 7 is lamppost here. So imagine Karishma Kapoor appeared beneath a lamppost. आपने लैम्प पोस्ट देखा और वहां करिश्मा कपूर को देखा, आपको तुरंत करिश्मेटिक अपीयरेंस याद आ जाएगा। 8 इज सिंबल ऑफ स्पेक्टिकल। इमेजिन कीजिए, एंड यहाँ है गुड कैरेक्टर। सो इमेजिन कीजिए कि गुड़ और कैरेट डैंगल हो रहा है स्पेक्टिकल में, किसी ने चश्मा पहना हुआ है, एक तरफ गुड़ और एक तरफ कैरेट डैंगल हो रहा है, गुड कैरेट, गुड कैरेक्टर आपको याद आ जाएगा। 9 सिंबल है लॉलीपॉप, यहाँ है ऑब्जर्वेंट। सो इमेजिन कीजिए एक ओबीज सर्वेंट, ओबीज मतलब मोटा, एक ओबीज सर्वेंट लॉलीपॉप खा रहा है, और जैसे ही आप ओबीज सर्वेंट को लॉलीपॉप खाते हुए देखेंगे आपको ऑब्जर्वेंट याद आ जाएगा। 10 सिंबल है विजन का, 10 यहाँ सिंबल है बैट एंड बॉल। सो इमेजिन कीजिए कि somebody with a bat and ball broke the television। तो जैसे ही टेलीविजन से किसी को आप ब्रेक करते देखेंगे आपको तुरंत ही याद आ जाएगा विजन। नाउ let me take you, now let me ask you, point number 8 क्या था आपका?
Good speaker.
Good character, it was good character।
Yeah, good
point number
character.
10 क्या था?
Vision.
point number 1?
Motivating.
point number 4?
Intelligent.
Intelligent.
point number 6? Rasna?
Responsible.
Responsible, amazing। Now let's move very quickly to the management theory। We have just few minutes more to go। So now imagine this is Floyd's principle of management। I'm not sure that if some of you are management students who are present here। So his theory is division of labor, discipline, unity of command, unity of direction, fair remuneration to employees, scalar chain, order, initiative, centralization and decentralization, and 10 is equity। So ये management students जो होते हैं MBA के students, उनके लिए 20 marks का question होता है, and at times they forget the way it is written, they forget how to write, but if they remember the board points they can write। So now we will associate this with the movie Three Idiots sequence। Now Three Idiot में let's take the first character फरहान कुरैशी, आर माधवन ने प्ले किया था। I hope some of you, all of you have seen this movie। So आर माधवन, इमेजिन कीजिए कि वो उसका पहला सीन था एरोप्लेन का, दूसरा सीन था एयरपोर्ट, तीसरा सीन था वो एयरपोर्ट से टैक्सी लेता है और जाता है राजू रस्तोगी के घर, विच इज प्लेड बाय शर्मन जोशी। राजू रस्तोगी अपना, आपको ध्यान होगा, योगा करते करते पैजामा पहन के बैठ जाता है। वहां से वो सब जाते हैं कॉलेज के टैंक के ऊपर। अगर आपको याद है, कॉलेज के टैंक के ऊपर चतुर रामलिंगम मिलता है, जो कि कहता है याद है कि 10 साल पहले हम यहीं मिले थे। आपको याद आ रहा होगा धीरे धीरे। वहां से वो ट्रैवल करते हैं चतुर की एसयूवी में लद्दाख की, और वो आगे बढ़ते हैं। और उसके पहले वो पिट स्टॉप होता है रणछोड़ दास के घर। रणछोड़ दास वाज प्लेड बाय जावेद जाफरी, आपके दिमाग में आ रहा होगा। और जब जावेद जाफरी के पास जाके बोलते हैं वेयर इज रणछोड़ दास, तो देखते हैं ये क्या है, मतलब वहां तो रणछोड़ दास यही बंदा है, जबकि वो दे न्यू आमिर खान वाज रणछोड़ दास। और फिर दे ऑल द स्टोरीज एंड ऑल यू रिमेंबर। From there they went to Pia's wedding। Who was Pia? Pia was Kareena Kapoor। And from there they went to Rancho's actual school in Ladakh, where a lot of scientific studies were going on। Children कुछ बना रहे थे, आपको ध्यान आ रहा होगा। And last scene was seashore gathering with Phungshuk Wanulu। Okay, now I am going to associate this। So how we are going to associate this Floyer's principle? First is aeroplane। So imagine that Farhan Qureshi with laborers were traveling via aeroplane। Farhan Qureshi with laborers were traveling via aeroplane। When they went to airport, due to COVID protocol, everybody was maintaining what? Discipline। You can see people are maintaining discipline. They're keeping distance between each other. They were following COVID protocol। Third point was taxi। So imagine that Farhan Qureshi requested for a taxi, and then a commander, unity of command, so hence a commander came and he said that we are going to unite you, and I am going to drive the taxi। So the moment you will look at commander, you will remember unit of command। So when the next step is unity of direction as per Floyer's principle, next step there was they were going towards Raju Rastogi's house। So imagine that all of the people, Chatur Ramalingam, Farhan Qureshi, and the other fellow Sharman Joshi, they were all looking at their Google Maps for direction. And the moment you will look for direction, you will remember unity of direction. Thereafter they moved to college tank, water tank. So here, when they moved to college water tank with all the laborers accompanying them, Ramalingam paid them fair remuneration. Imagine Chatur Ramalingam paying the salary to all of them. Then they were traveling in Chatur's SUV. Now Chatur was speaking so much that they tied him with a chain. They took his mobile and gave him a scale. So scalar chain, tied him with a chain and they gave him a scale. Now Ranchor Das house. In Ranchor Das house, everybody is following his order. Ranchor Das house, everybody is following his order. From Pia's wedding, Pia took the initiative of running away from the wedding. Pia took the initiative. You can see Pia is taking the initiative. In Ranchor Das school, imagine that all the characters are standing in the center position. When you see all the character, Amir Khan, you see Pia, you see Chatur Ramalingam at the center position standing there, you will immediately remember centralization and decentralization. And finally, the seashore gathering scene with Phungsuk Wangdu. And here, everybody is discussing about India's equity market. So first is division of labor, then discipline, then unity of command, then direction, fair remuneration, scalar chain, order, initiative, centralization, decentralization, and finally equity. I'm not going to ask any question because this is something which would require some time, but this is a way to remember things for your examination whenever you are facing something in which you have to write. But it is surely a very best way to remember. You have to just remember the scene of the movie and you can associate and immediately write the things. How to remember day-to-day items? For example, earlier I used to forget things, so I used to remember I am humble president of Hong Kong. Identity card, mobile, helmet, purse, handkerchief, and keys. Now the final topic of the day, how to remember names. Now many a times, you know what we fail to, whenever we are interacting with somebody and he said, "Arey, aap kaise hain? बहुत दिनों बाद मिले," and then you realize कि यार मुझे तो उनका नाम ही नहीं पता. So ऐसा होता क्यों है? So मैंने काफी रिसर्च करके बाद और काफी लोगों से पूछने के बाद मैंने ये रियलाइज किया है कि जब भी हम किसी राउंड टेबल मीटिंग या कहीं भी गैदरिंग में बैठे हैं, हमारा इनहेरिट एक ह्यूमन टेंडेंसी है, वो ये है कि हम हमेशा ये सोचते हैं कि मैं अपना इंट्रोडक्शन कैसे अच्छे से अच्छा दूं, और इस सोच की वजह से हम सोचते हैं ओके मैं कैसे अपने बारे में अच्छे से अच्छा बता पाऊं, हम दूसरों का नाम को रजिस्टर करना ही भूल जाते हैं. सो आज से और अभी से. और दूसरी इंपॉर्टेंट चीज, नेम्स आर रैंडम. फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर मैं आपको बोलूं कि मेरे बेस्ट फ्रेंड का नाम इंद्रजीत कुमार सिंह है, सो आपको समझ में नहीं आएगा क्योंकि इंद्रजीत का आपके दिमाग में कोई पिक्चर नहीं है. लेकिन अगर मैं आपको बोलूं मेरे बेस्ट फ्रेंड का नाम सचिन तेंदुलकर है, तो आपको तुरंत सचिन तेंदुलकर का फेस दिमाग में आ जाएगा बिकॉज एवरीबडी नोज हिम. नाउ अगर मैं आपको बोलूं कि मेरे बैग में एप्पल और केला है, मेरे टिफिन बॉक्स में एप्पल और केला है, तो आपको तुरंत मेरा टिफिन बॉक्स भी दिख रहा है, उसमें एप्पल और केला भी दिख रहा है, बिकॉज दीज आर नॉट रैंडम वर्ड्स बट नेम्स आर रैंडम. सो नेम्स को फेमिलियर करने के लिए क्या है, सबसे पहली चीज इंडियन होने का अगेन एक बड़ा बेनिफिट, जो भी नाम हम अपने आसपास सुनते हैं वो नाम ऐसे नाम होते हैं जो या तो मेरे किसी फ्रेंड से मिलते जुलते हैं, या तो किसी सेलिब्रिटी से मिलते जुलते हैं, या तो मेरे एक्सटेंडेड फैमिली में किसी से मिलते जुलते हैं. सो आज के बाद से हम कभी भी किसी का नाम सुने, ये आपको खुद से कोशिश करनी होगी कि एटलीस्ट उसका फर्स्ट नेम या लास्ट नेम रजिस्टर करने की कोशिश करें. नंबर 1. Number 2, during the discussion, during the interaction, try to use that name, that either Nilanjan, either Mr. Mukherjee, first name or last name, और धीरे धीरे आप ठीक हो जाएंगे, आपकी remembrance बढ़ जाएगी. Now in this topic we are using, I'm showing you some picture of my friends, and with help of shape method, Kiran method, that is splitting, and rhyme method, we will remember the names. Okay, are you ready? So this is the last exercise. The first person is Jay Nair. He is a bodybuilder. जय के हाथ में आप देख रहे हैं एक स्टिक है. शेप मेथड में 1 was symbol of stick. So he believes जिसका स्टिक उसी का बफेलो, जिसकी लाठी उसी की भैंस, and he chants जय हो. So first name या last name याद रखने की कोशिश कीजिएगा. First stick जय नायर. Second was symbol of duck in shape method. So Dipan Mukherjee, he's a singer. He is the only singer who travel pan India and sing with Donald Duck. Second symbol है duck का. Third symbol है हार्ट का. आप देख रहे हैं ये हार्ट शेप के शिकारा, एक शिकारा में बैठा हुआ है हार्ट शेप की नाव की, वो उससे वो आगे बढ़ रहा है. सो मनीष saw you. Manish is a travel business owner. Manish saw you on your last visit to Kashmir. मनीष थर्ड, आप हार्ट शेप दिख रहा है आपको स्क्रीन पे. आप नाम याद करने की कोशिश कीजिएगा, इधर फर्स्ट और लास्ट. एंड फोर्थ इज तुषार सावके. He is a युवा नेता. He is a politician whose party has 100 seat in Lok Sabha election. तुस्सी हरा दिता 100 politician नु और जीत लिया 100 कुर्सी नु. तुस्सी हरा दिता 100 politician नु और जीत लिया 100 कुर्सी नु. तुषार सावके, fourth person. Fifth is Neeraj Shroff. Fifth is symbol of hook. You can see hook here. He is a social activist. मैं हूँ नीरज श्राफ, करूँ यमुना साहब by hook or by brook. Now, if I ask you, what is the name of the first person? Do you recall? First name or last name? Stick.
Jay Nair.
Wonderful. Third person. Heart.
Manish.
Manish. Wonderful. Fifth person. Environmentalist.
Neeraj.
Wonderful.
Neeraj.
Wonderful. So this is the thing about memory. Whatever you read, if you read that within next 24 hours and then again read it in next 7 days, then your retention is at the peak. With repetition, you can even memorize Gita, Quran, Bible. So you can do wonder with this. So this is what it is: prepare, practice, and present. I hope you have liked the session. This is my self-help book. I would request you to have a look at it at Amazon, Flipkart, order it and share with me how. This is not about memory. This is a self-help book, but it is very, very useful. Thank you very much. And if there is any question, you can ask me, but I think the session was self-explanatory.
Thank you very much, Nilanjan. So it was really wonderful. No, there are some questions.
Okay.
2-3 questions are there.
Okay.
And the first question is by our friend Deepak Bahara. And he's saying that there is a saying that if you want to sharpen your memory, you must eat almonds in the morning. How far is it a truth or a myth? I don't see this figures in any of your methods or theory.
Yeah, ma'am, I could not get the question. Can you repeat it, please?
Yeah. So Deepak Bahara is asking that there is a saying that if you want to sharpen your memory, you must eat almond, badam khani
Okay.
chahiye subah. So
Achha.
how far is it a truth? Is it a truth or is it a myth?
It might be true because whatever our elders have told us, okay, there is a science behind it. It must be a truth. But what I have told you today is an alternative learning system, ALS, and this alternative learning system is going to help all of you to retain. There is nothing which is called bad memory. We see people talking about weather all the times. Okay, and
Yeah.
very rarely we can do about weather, and there are many people who brag about their bad memory, but rarely they try to upgrade their memory. What today we have learned, if you read a Harry Loren book of 300 pages, who is the world's famous memory expert, whatever information you would have got by reading this 300 pages, I have given equivalent information in this 1 hour. And if you practice on this, then your memory at whatever age you are is going to be wonderful. Any other question, ma'am?
Okay. Yeah. So Mr. Vijay Kaul is asking, how do you remember a few important sentences of Spanish? Of a different language. For example, if you're going to a new country and you want to remember a few sentences, of daily use. So how can you do that?
Yeah, for that we will use the PMS, personal meaning system. Okay, so whatever is the Spanish word which you are going to use frequently, you try to identify a similar Hindi word, English word, Punjabi word, Kashmiri word, whichever you are comfortable with. Try to split that and try to associate it with this, and you will be able to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so another question is that more often trainers and speakers try to implement difficult theories while explaining and fail to connect with people. So what message would you like to give so that we can connect with our audience genuinely, just like you, with simple things?
Yeah, so in order to connect with the audience, the thing is that eh, right now the attention span of people is very less. Okay, and hence as a trainer, it is my responsibility, or the trainer like me's responsibility, that we should not harp upon the theory so much. Okay, so if we harp upon the theory so much that people will lose interest, rather you start doing the practical as early as possible, and when the you know participant will get result of the practical, the interest generates automatically. For example, immediately after the first exercise, all of you would have felt that this is something interesting, because you were able to give me the answer. Now if I would have taken you back in the theories and why this happens like this, then you would have not enjoyed it so much. So
Yeah.
here, after every exercise, you realize that you are learning a new topic, but you are still remembering the old topic. So that is something which is very wonderful. So if I ask you still now that what you kept in the first exercise in the study table, and you will be able to tell me that it was a water bottle. So this is the beauty of it. You are learning a new skill, but you are not forgetting. So our memory is very sharp, and the photographic memory is even 100 times more sharper than this. And this is the beauty of it. Yeah.
Okay. So people who are learners through visual, you think that they have better memory?
Uh, see,
You know, we are-
yes, the whole world is divided into people who are visual, auditory or kinesthetic. So
Yeah,
auditory
that's
people
right.
remember through listening. Kinesthetic people remember through feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, but in spite of that, our visual sense is something in which people will have 19-20 ka difference will be there. Each and every, even an auditory person, a kinesthetic person, if he sees thing, he will remember thing. Only thing is that while explaining to you, okay, he may explain it in a different way, because an auditory person, if he has seen some mishappening, he will tell you in a different way, rather than a person who is more having this seeing capability. Yeah. Any other?
Okay. So I have a question.
Yeah.
This is my question. That
Yeah.
that we have seen that there's some children, they have very good memory.
Yeah.
So they haven't learned it. Do you think that some people are born with good memory? Is it genetic? What do you think?
So some people's actually, if they are very good visual people, then they tend to remember things very some people, very few masculine percentage of people are having very good visual memory, and as a result of which, without any external help, they are able to remember things. But majority of the people who use this alternative learning system over a period of time, once you, so today I have introduced you with a new language. Once you study on your own, once you go, I can also share you a lot of ebooks. You can read through it, you can practice and exercise. You will feel that once you practice this, you can remember. Earlier, for example, you would recall that when there used to be no mobile phones, we used to remember so many mobile numbers, so many landline numbers, each and every one of us used to know. So man is a pleasure seeking animal. So the moment we get some pleasure, the moment we get some comfort, we switch on that portion of our brain. But the more you use it, the more the brain gives the output to everyone. After using these techniques, students who have participated in my session, from a 60 percentile, they have went up to 80-85 percentile. That is the beauty of this alternative learning system. That
Right, very good. So I would like to share with you now, Nilanjan, some of the other comments which people have given you. So let me share that with you. Satendra Kumar Chaudhary has written that really it's a very useful session. Deepak Bahara says, thank you all, wonderful session in a simple and easy way to memorize things. Kudos to ICD team. Bindu Nangia, Dr. Bindu Nangia is saying, interesting indeed, thank you for inviting. And then Mr. Milind Rana is saying that wonderful inputs, dear Nilanjanji. Thanks for organizing a wonderful session. And so, you know, a lot of people have said very interesting session, quite useful. So, so I think indeed people have really benefited. And I'm sure that, you know, it has generated some kind of interest, you know, people will pursue it. Maybe they will read the book which you have recommended by Harney Lauren, you said?
Yeah. Yeah, it is superpower memory book.
Okay.
By Harry Lauren. Yeah.
Yeah. So we all can make I mean, even if we are in our, you know, in our 50 plus people also, I think there is no, I mean, you know, limit to.
Yes, there is no
learning,
limit.
isn't it?
There is no limit. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So thank you very much, indeed. Thank you so much. And now I would request Mr. D.B. Shastri, our Vice Chairman, to give the vote of thanks. Shastri ji, over to you.
It was really an interesting session.
Thank you, sir.
To add to it, I would say that at least for me, it is not difficult to remember your name because today is a Saturday and Saturday is devoted to Lord Shani. So in the worship of Lord Shani, people say Nilanjana Samabhasam Ravi Putram Yamabrajam Chaya Martanda Sammutam Tannamami Shanaishcharam. So that is one of the easy ways to remember that okay, Nilanjan Mukherjee ka session Saturday ko hua tha. So we will not forget it. Anyway, that was on the lighter side. It was indeed a very nice session and the audience was very deeply engaged, and that is the success of any trainer or the speaker. So I thank you for conducting this session in a very nice manner. And I, on my own behalf and on behalf of Delhi chapter team, that is Mr. Mukesh Jain, Madam Sucharita, and our coordinator Pritima Kaushalji, then the participants also took keen interest, like Mr. Deepak Bharara attended the session, Dr. P.R.K. Raju, Professor Jay Prakash Bagale, then Mr. Vijay Kaul, and we also had Colonel Ashok Ghoshal, Mr. Milind Rane, Pratima Metkar, all are from other chapters also, and Delhi chapter members also joined in a good number, and everybody took keen interest because this is such a topic which is of interest to all, it is of relevance to all. It does not have any particular subject. It is good, good to all of us as persons. So thank you very much, Mr. Nilanjan, for conducting such a beautiful session. And we look forward to having you with us in future as well, maybe on the same topic or another other topic which might be of interest to you and the audience. So I thank all the participants, the team members, the organizing team. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Bye.
Very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So now we would like to make our announcements. I would request Sucharita ji to make the announcement for our next program.
Yeah, the next Friday's talk shall be Coaching for Leadership Resilience. The speakers will be Dr. Brian Wayne Rock, PhD, Indiana, USA, and Dr. Usha Rajagopalan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So this will be another very good event. So I would request all of you to, block your next Friday and do attend the session. Right? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pratima ji. Thank you.
Thank you.
And another announcement. We are having our Delhi chapters AGM on 31st of July. We have already sent the notice to all the members on their registered email ID. Hope all the members have received this. In case of any difficulty, please call of any of our office bearers. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We got it
Thank
and we
you.
registered also. Thank you.
Right.
बहुत अच्छा मुकेश जी, हम ब्रिजमोहन प्रसाद
Thank
बोल
you.
रहे
Well
हैं.
done.
Thank
Mukesh
you.
ji, well
Thank you,
done.
Prashad Saab. Prashad Saab is a stalwart and very, very senior person from Ranchi. He is very deeply associated with NIPM, ISTD, NHRD, IMA, everywhere,
Right.
doing lot of good services through the fraternity. Thank you, Prashad Saab, for joining the meeting.
नहीं, बहुत अच्छा,
Thank you,
बहुत
sir.
अच्छा आपने प्रोग्राम शुरू किया है.
Thank you, Prithi.
Thank you very much.
जी सर,
Thank you,
जी सर.
sir.